What is up, everybody? JT Dangerously here once again. I am here to do my Ring of Honor's Death Before Dishonor 16 2018 predictions. Now, Death Before Dishonor is the next big Ring of Honor pay-per-view, and it happens this Friday. Live on pay-per-view and on Honor Club from the Orleans Arena in Sin City, Las Vegas, Nevada. Now, I've seen the last two Death Before Dishonor shows, and they have always delivered. And this year's Death Before Dishonor, the 16th, has definitely stepped up its game. Now, as of right now, we have 6 huge matches, and all the Ring of Honor titles are going to be on the line. So I'm very excited to do these predictions for you guys this year, and I hope you guys do enjoy. Now, our record coming into this year's Death Before Dishonor after our last Ring of Honor event, which was Honor for All Nashville back in July, we went 6-2. So our overall record coming in is 137-48. And we're also coming off the heels of All In with Cody and the Young Bucks producing one of the biggest independent shows of all time. Now, we haven't had a losing record all year, including All In, and I'm looking to keep it that way. So hopefully in this video we will continue the winning ways. We're on an 11 pay-per-view winning streak. Hopefully in this video we will make it an even dozen. Now, this is the first of many videos that will be up on the channel today, so hopefully you guys will be able to watch all of these videos this week. Now, right after this, I'll have my official Week 5 college football predictions. Hopefully this week, I'll have my official New Japan Pro Wrestling's Fighting Spirit Unleashed, which we will see Cody challenge the IWGP United States Champion Juice Robinson. We'll see the Young Bucks defend the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team titles against the Guerrillas of Destiny, and Will Ospreay and Marty Scurll going at it to see who will go on the King of Pro Wrestling and fight for the vacant IWGP Junior Heavyweight title. And then I'll have my Week 4 NFL predictions. So remember, a few big videos will be up on the channel today. Not even a few, they're all big. So definitely go check them out. As always, show your support by watching those videos, super kicking those like buttons, and commenting your picks and your opinions in the comment section down below. Now, if this is your first time watching my channel, is a first time viewer, and this is your first video, boy, you picked a good one if you're a huge Ring of Honor fan like myself and you're ready for this year's Death Before Dishonor. Welcome to the Dangerous Alliance. I'm JT Dangerously. Welcome to the club, because this club is two. Whoop, whoop. Again, thank you guys so very much. Now, other than that, let's get right into these predictions. Now, if they do add any other matches to this card, like maybe a tag match with Cabana and Flip versus Silas and Bully, I'll have them in the comment section down below, but I'm going to do the 6 huge matches that have already been confirmed. Starting off with the first matchup, it is for the Ring of Honor Women's Championship. Starting off with the challenger. She is looking to become only the 2nd ever Ring of Honor Women's Champion, and she has made this division very, very unique because it's all about her. She is Tenille Dashwood, and Tenille is challenging the reigning and defending and the very first Ring of Honor Women's Champion. She is Sumi Sakai. Now, this is a rematch of a Ring of Honor Women's Championship semifinal matchup that we saw at Supercard of Honor this past April, where Sumi Sakai defeated Tenille Dashwood, and Sumi went on to become the first ever Ring of Honor Women's Champion. So this is Tenille's chance at revenge and also to take the title away from Sumi. Now, ever since Tenille Dashwood came to Ring of Honor after her terrible stint in the WWE, Tenille Dashwood has definitely stepped up her game, and she, coming from me, was going to be the next Ring of Honor Women's Champion. As soon as she came into that tournament to crown the Women's Champion, Tenille was my pick throughout the whole tournament. And when she lost to Sumi Sakai, I can see why, because they wanted a veteran to hold the belt first and not just somebody who just came to the company in their first year. So I totally understood that. But now is the time to do it. I think this is the time to do it for Tenille Dashwood, because she has been waiting for an opportunity at this belt. I mean, if you think about it, her last women's championship opportunity she had was when she was in the WWE back in 2017 in that fatal 4-way match. So she's been waiting. She's been overdue for a shot at this women's title, and she's been overdue to win it. Then on the other side, you have Sumi Sakai, who has been a fantastic champion. Their first, she has taken on all comers from Madison Rayne, Kelly Klein, a Chardonnay, and a few other fantastic women's wrestlers in that Women of Honor's division. But she's been a great champion, but she's not really somebody I would be watching every week, if you know what I mean. So coming from me, in this first matchup for the Ring of Honor Women's title, ooh, this one's tough, but my pick has been since she came in. I'm taking Tenille Dashwood to finally win her first Ring of Honor Women's Championship and defeat Sumi Sakai. And now the next matchup, it is for the Ring of Honor Television Championship. Starting off with the challenger. He is a former Ring of Honor Tag Team Champion. He is a former multiple-time X Division Champion in TNA, a former TNA World Champion, and he's got a huge opportunity to become the next Ring of Honor Television Champion. Hopefully accompanied by his former tag team partner and best friend, Alex Shelley. He is Chris Sabin. And Sabin is challenging the reigning and defending Ring of Honor Television Champion, one of the most athletically gifted big men in Ring of Honor. He is the Punisher Punishment Martinez. Now, Chris Sabin has been the #1 contender since he defeated Silas Young at Fairfax Excellence to become the #1 contender, and this is a huge opportunity for Sabin. Ever since his partner Alex Shelley had to retire from wrestling, Sabin is now going to be a singles star. Now, we saw him at the Best of the Super Juniors this year. He had a great showing. And now this is a huge opportunity to win his first singles title in a long, long time. Then on the other side, you have Punishment Martinez, who's coming in a very dominant TV champion. And coming into this pay-per-view, history is definitely on his side. Now, here's the dangerous fact. The Ring of Honor television title has only changed hands once at Death Before Dishonor. Champions here are 3-1. The last time the title changed hands, last year when Kenny King defeated Kushida to win his first TV title. So, could history repeat itself at Death Before Dishonor for the challenger Sabin? So, coming from me, in this matchup for the Ring of Honor television title, this one's tough. We already know size is going to be in the favor of Punishment Martinez, but when it comes to Chris Sabin, size is not everything, because I've seen him beat Bully Ray for the TNA World title, and Bully Ray was a lot bigger than Chris Sabin, so do not count out Sabin in this matchup. I can see him giving him a fight, but coming from me, I'm going to go with Punishment Martinez to retain the Ring of Honor TV title and defeat a very good Chris Sabin. And now the next matchup, it is a one-on-one singles match between the legend out of New Japan Pro Wrestling, one of my all-time favorites, Jushin Thunder Liger, facing the former two-time Ring of Honor Television Champion and a former Tag Team Champion in his own right. And he's coming in with a brand new attitude. And if you know his music, you know who I'm talking about. And Vegas' own. He is Kenny King. Now, it's going to be great to see Jushin Thunder Liger back in a Ring of Honor ring. We've seen him a lot in New Japan Pro Wrestling, but it's going to be great to see the legend himself, Jushin Thunder Liger, back in a Ring of Honor event and at a pay-per-view. Then on the other side, you have Kenny King, who is coming in very different. Now, we all know what happened at Best in the World against Austin Aries. He definitely showed weakness in not going after his former best friend and mentor. And ever since then, Kenny King's attitude definitely changed. Now he's all about he has to win. He has to win by any means necessary. And if he has to cheat to win, so be it. So coming from me in this one-on-one battle, this one's tough. Just because he has changed his attitude and he's all about winning by any means necessary, and I know he's going to do this in this match, I'm going to take Kenny King to defeat Jushin Thunder Liger. And now the next matchup, it is for the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions of the World. Starting off with the challenger. They are the former two-time Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions of the world, and they're also the former two-time TNA World Tag Team Champions of the world. They are the best tag team in the business, and they're looking to once again hold tag team gold. And if you know their music, you know who I'm talking about.
Worship us.
They are almighty Christopher Daniels, the heavy metal rebel, Frankie Kazarian, the Addiction. And the Addiction are challenging the reigning and defending and 9-time Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions of the world. They are the greatest tag team in Ring of Honor's history. And if you know their music, you know who I'm talking about. It's time to reach for the sky, boy. They are Mark J. the Briscoes. Now, this whole thing has been brewing since Best in the World, where after their win over the Young Bucks, they were going to attack the Young Bucks with steel chairs, in which SCU came out and saved the Young Bucks. And ever since then, these two have been going back and forth in tag team matches and singles matches. And coming off All In, SCU got a huge win over the Briscoes at All In 0 Hour with Scorpio Sky and Frankie Kazarian, and Christopher Daniels getting a win over Stephen Amell. So SCU swept All In, and they're coming in with a lot of momentum because really their careers are on the line in this match. Let's be honest, their contracts expire in December at Final Battle, and they need leverage fast. And they need it fast with Tag Team Gold. Now, here's a dangerous fact. The last time the Addiction were the Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions, you got to go all the way back to 2016. 2 years they have not been the Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions. And coming from me, they were maybe the funnest tag team to watch as the champions in the business. And this is a huge opportunity that they have to take full advantage of. Then on the other side, you have the Briscoes, who have been the most dominant tag team champions since they won the belts for the 9th time in March, all the way back at the 16th anniversary show. And history is definitely on their side when it comes to this pay-per-view. Now, here's a dangerous fact. The Ring of Honor tag team titles have only changed hands once at Death Before Dishonor. Champions here are 7-1. And the last time the tag team titles changed hands was last year when the Motor City Machine Guns defeated the Young Bucks. So history is on the side of the Briscoes, and the challenger side is not looking good. So coming from me, in this matchup for the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championships, this one's tough because, again, SCU, being a guy from California, gotta always represent SCU on this channel. But I love the Briscoes. Ever since they won the belts back, they have just taken on everybody. But coming from me in this matchup, I think 2 years is long enough for the Addiction, and I'm taking the Addiction to once again be the new Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions and defeat the Briscoes. SCU! And now the next matchup, a huge mega 10-man tag team battle. On one side, you have all representing Chaos. First, he is the former Never Openweight champion, a former IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team champion, and a man who pushed Kenny Omega to the limits at Destruction in Hiroshima this past couple weeks. And if you know his music, you know who I'm talking about. He is the Stone Pitbull Tomohiro Ishii. Next, he is the manager of the former two-time IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions Roppongi 3K. He is the king of sneaky style, Rocky Romero. Next, they are the former multiple-time tag team champions in different organizations, consisting of the Kentucky Gentleman, Chucky T, and the heavyweight Trent Beretta, the best friends. And the final member of this team is the leader of Chaos, and he is the former and longest reigning IWGP heavyweight champion. And if you know his music, you know who I am talking about. He is Rainmaker Kazuchika Okada, and their opponents, all representing the Bullet Club Elite. Starting off with first, he is one of the most improved wrestlers in 2018, and he is the Bullet Club Elite's resident hangman and resident dick killer. And if you know his music, his old music, you know who I'm talking about. Give me a second. He is Hangman Adam Page. Next, he is the former IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion, a former Ring of Honor television champion, and he'll have a chance to once again hold the Junior Heavyweight title when he has to face Will Ospreay to get a shot at that belt. And if you know his music, you know who I'm talking about. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. He is the villain, Marty Scurll. Next, they are the reigning IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champions, and they're also the reigning Ring of Honor Six-Man Tag Team Champions. They are, coming from me, the greatest tag team in the world today, and if you know their music, you know who I'm talking about. And Las Vegas, you ready for Super Kick Party! They are Matt, Nick, the Young Bucks. And finally, he is the reigning and brand new NWA World Heavyweight Champion. He is also 1/3 of the Ring of Honor World Six-Man Tag Team Champions. And he's also the #1 contender for the IWGP United States Championship at Fighting Spirit Unleashed. He will be accompanied by his beautiful wife, Brandy Rhodes, and hopefully Bernard, the Business Bear. And if you know his music, you know who I'm talking about. He is the American Nightmare Cody. Now, this is a matchup between two groups that are going in two different directions. On one side, you have the Chaos team, who have been going through a lot of dissension among the ranks, being with their addition of Switchblade Jay White. He is planting the seeds, and he's destroying the group from the inside out. We saw it during the Destruction Tour for New Japan. He's trying to bring Chaos to his level and get Okada out. It's practically a power struggle in the leadership of Chaos between Kazuchika Okada and Switchblade Jay White. And this group has no gold left. If you didn't see, Taichi defeated Goto at Destruction and Beppu, so Chaos has no gold. And now they're almost the weakest group in New Japan Pro Wrestling, because Bullet Club has the heavyweight title. LIJ has the LIJ doesn't have any belts. Suzuki Gun has the junior tag and the never open weight. So really, Bullet Club Elite has been the best group in New Japan. Then you have Suzuki Gun. Then you have LIJ and Chaos. And with Jericho being independent, he has the IC belt. But Chaos is definitely fallen apart, and it's all thanks to Switchblade Jay White. Then on the other side, you have the Bullet Club Elite, who have been working better than ever, and they are gelling like a well-oiled machine. Well, when you have Kenny Omega, the greatest IWGP Heavyweight Champion, leading the show, this group is going to work like a well-oiled machine. I mean, all five of these guys have big matches coming up at Fighting Spirit Unleashed. Cody facing Juice for the U.S. title. The Young Bucks facing God for the defending their IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team titles. Marty Scurll has a shot to have an opportunity to win the vacant IWGP Junior Heavyweight title. And Hangman Adam Page is going to get a title opportunity before the end of the year. I can feel it. And if you don't know, in the TV tapings the night after Death Before Dishonor, Cody will be defending his NWA World Heavyweight title against the Mac. And he'll also be defending the NWA World title against Nick Aldis in the much anticipated rematch at the NWA's 70th anniversary show. So Cody's going to have a pretty long month as NWA World Champion. So coming from me in this tag team war between Chaos and the Bullet Club Elite, I'm going with the team that's been a well-oiled machine. I'm going with the Bullet Club Elite to defeat the Chaos team. And now the main event for the Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Championship. Starting off with the challenger. He is also representing Chaos, and he is a former two-time IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion and a former Ring of Honor Television Champion as well. And he's looking to win his first Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Championship. He, for me, is the greatest physically gifted athlete in New Japan Pro Wrestling and in the world today. And if you know his music, his old music, you know who I'm talking about. He is the aerial assassin. He is the Sky King. He is Will Ospreay. And Ospreay is challenging the reigning, defending, undisputed, and two-time Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Champion. He is the best first-generation wrestler in this business today. And he is the franchise of Ring of Honor. And if you know his music, you know who I'm talking about. He is Ospreay-Lethal. Now, this is going to be an amazing main event matchup. Now, this whole thing started on an episode of Ring of Honor Television in which Ospreay-Lethal went to the ring and said, I will put this belt on the line against anybody. And out of nowhere on the television screen, we saw Will Ospreay, in which he outright challenged Jay Lethal for the Ring of Honor World title, and Jay Lethal gladly accepted it because he is a fighting champion. Now, this is only the second one-on-one meeting between Will Ospreay and Jay Lethal. Their last meeting, you got to go all the way back to last year's in December in a Ring of Honor TV taping in which Jay Lethal defeated Will Ospreay. So Will Ospreay is coming back to have a chance to exact his revenge after that match and also be the next Ring of Honor World Champion. Now, starting off with Will Ospreay, he's got a huge week coming up. He's got this match, and he also has a chance to once again be the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion, but he has to get past his hated rival, Marty Scurll, to do it, and at Fighting Spirit Unleashed in Long Beach. So Ospreay could have maybe his best week going into it. He could be the Ring of Honor champion, and he could be the next IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion. So this is a huge match for him. And he has maybe the most devastating finisher in the business today, the Stormbreaker and the Ozcutter, and his athletically gifted talents. This is definitely a deserving shot for Will Ospreay. Then on your side, you have Jay Lethal, who's coming in, being the champ for nearly 3.5 months. And history at this pay-per-view definitely helps Jay Lethal. Now, here's a dangerous fact. The Ring of Honor World title has been defended at every Death Before Dishonor show in Ring of Honor's history. And the title has only changed hands twice. Champions here are 13-2-1. And ironically enough, the last time the Ring of Honor World title changed hands was here at that building when Jay Lethal was the Ring of Honor World Champion and when he lost to Adam Cole. So will history repeat itself for Jay Lethal here, or will he exercise that demon of losing the belt at this pay-per-view 2 years ago? And these two have almost the same finisher. They have the Lethal Injection against the Ozcutter. You have the King's Elbow versus the Stormbreaker. This is going to be a great matchup, and Jay Lethal's coming off a fantastic title defense against Flip Gordon at All In. He had an amazing title defense against Jonathan Gresham. If you saw that on Ring of Honor television, a 30-minute Iron Man match. And he had a great defense against Mark Haskins, who won the International Cup at Honor Reunited London. So Lethal has taken on all comers since winning the belt. And he's been a fighting champion. And this is only his second reign as a Ring of Honor World Champion. He's having a great year, that is for sure. So coming from me in this main event matchup for the Ring of Honor World title. This one's so tough. But I'm going to go with the franchise Jay Lethal to defeat a very good Will Ospreay and retain the Ring of Honor World title. And those are my Death Before Dishonor 16 2018 predictions. Now, I want to thank you guys so very much for watching this video today. Comment below, who do you have winning all these matchups? Who do you have winning between the Addiction and the Briscoes? Who do you have winning between Bullet Club and Bullet Club Elite and Chaos? And who do you have winning between Ospreay and Jay Lethal? Let me know in the comment section below your picks and your opinions. Let's have a conversation about it. Of course, I'm always on to see your comment, like it, and of course reply right back to you, because comments are absolutely always welcome on this channel. Now, I do want to thank you guys so very much for watching this video today. Now, before you guys go, you guys can never forget to do this. That like button, comment, share with your friends. Of course, super kick that like button like only you guys can. Of course, you can never forget to do this as well. That subscribe button, become part of this bigger and dangerous Alliance, and I will see you guys later today for my Week 5 and college football predictions. Later days, guys, and peace.